everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
So we're cracking up because I really have to show what we do before we start recording because like every time it's different and we're learning so much about lighting in our rooms and we all are in like a smaller room. So it's hard. And poor Kim, like even if she does one lamp, just one lamp, she's so overexposed and then everything else is so dark. No matter if she goes back farther, closer, and trying to point the lamp in different directions. So she has a ring light now as well, and it's just hard, you know. And then sometimes I had it too, and I don't even have my lamp or my actual light on. And Mom doesn't have her like main light on either because it overexposes us, and it might be because the walls are reflective. It's a smaller room, so it bounces back harder. I don't know. So anyways, thank you for working with us, Kim, and working with me.
Absolutely. I almost took every lamp from the house to, try it out, to see what would work. And I just said, you know what, I'm just going to get closer and not wear my glasses.
Yeah, as long as you can see okay, and I want you to be comfortable.
I can see fine.
So we'll get there. So her background's super dark right now, but her face now isn't so overexposed anymore. Because I'm like, oh, we want to see your beautiful face, because it looks so super white. So we're watching more Korra today, and I do believe this is the finale of season 1, book 1.
Wow.
So this one's 112, season 1, episode 12. I think it's called Endgame. So this episode's called Endgame.
Endgame. We've been that route before with Endgame.
That sounds, yes.
Yes, we have been. I love Marvel so much, and I miss it because it's been a little while now. I mean, like, yes, we're watching the shows too, but I miss the Marvel MCU movies, But yeah, like, so we're loving those shows, and Korra we're really enjoying, and man, like everything that's going on right now, I just want to see like what happens, hopefully with Lynn, God, because she's like been out of the picture now.
Right,
Aman, yes.
Yes, Aman is Turlek's
brothers, yeah.
So the story we heard last time was pretty crazy. Like, it was very sad, and Tarlok, like, he has, I don't want to say a good heart, but he had good intentions. Like, he really wanted to do better by how he was brought up, and he was forced into that because Yukon was just so selfish and just so full of rage and wanted to get revenge that he didn't care what he did to his own sons. Like, that's insane. Like, he felt heartbroken after when he couldn't get his revenge, but it was still about him. It wasn't about losing his kids.
And his brother just, he was helping him out. He was helping Tarlok out, but then he just, went away from him too.
That's right.
Went out to do his own, revengeful acts, and apparently it's, hasn't stopped. Now it's even worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how crazy is that he's like this ultimate tyrant, Aman, and yet he has the same powers, and he's using that to get what he wants and manipulating the people to believe that he is a non-bender.
Yeah.
Right, for the whole thing of non-bending, trying to, equalize everyone, and he is a bender.
Yeah.
So he is going to be a horrible, villain. And these poor people.
And I know he hates what happened to him as a kid too, because he was forced to do blood bending by his father. So probably thinking that way too, he's probably like, I don't want anyone else to go through what I went through. So that's probably what it is too. But still, like, what gives you the right to make these claims and to force people to do things they don't want to do, and yet you're allowed to keep your powers? Unless he comes out and goes, I was a bender all along, now I'm going to take my own bending away, or so if he can. But I don't know, so pretty insane.
And they're all from the Southern Water Tribe.
Yeah. So it kind of makes you think, like, I know the Southern Water Tribe started to flourish after the Airbender series, but I guess it flourished a lot, and there's a lot of families there now. Probably people from the Northern Tribe moved down to the Southern Tribe, like Paku did, to marry their grandma, their grand. So and I'm like, oh, are they all related in some way? But I know it's like a huge community now, so I'm sure like maybe there's no relation. But I always like thought that watching this first season, I'm like, okay, who's related to who? And
and everyone went to Republic City because that's like a melting pot of
everybody.
Benders, so.
And then Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation, Air Nation a little bit. I mean, we have Tenzin's family. That's so small. And then Water Tribe, you have a mix of everyone there. So, again, I love that idea, seeing everyone together reminds you of New York City. And, of course, you're going to have a lot of conflicts because you have different beliefs, religions, stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting to see that. So shall we get into Endgame? Hopefully
Yes,
no Thanos glove.
Endgame.
No Thanos glove. No snapping.
Oh,
nice.
that's why. I think she's a rock star.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna bloodbend everybody. Oh,
Good for her.
Whoa. What?
Mm. Ooh.
Just because he has fire across his face doesn't mean
that's right.
Oh.
He was probably in a battle.
Oh.
Oh no, he has
He did
them
get them.
all.
Oh, come on.
Even the kitties.
Jeez.
Oh no, Lynn did all that for
come
nothing.
on.
Oh crap.
As her father. You come to your senses. Huh? Come on.
His face.
Okay.
Oh, good. She didn't stay still. Good.
Oh, boy, that's good.
Super strong.
Yeah.
It's like, what do these doohickeys do? At least it's familiar. Woohoo! That's cool.
She's an
Yeah, it's
engineer.
cool, yeah.
Bye.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
thank
good thing I had a
goodness.
parachute. Oh man, that's right. Oh no, not
oh
Tiny.
come
No,
on.
not the baby.
No,
Not
no.
Milo.
Zap.
Ooh, Zap is.
It's like pro bending.
Are the people leaving?
Keep hitting him.
I love it.
Yeah.
Good. So cute.
Come on, guys, get away from him. He can bloodbend. Come out, wherever you are.
I know, this is always so scary when you're
Yeah.
hiding and you just hear the footsteps and the shadows.
Oh no.
Just kidding. Ooh, yep. It scared the crap out of me.
Oh, jeez.
Get him.
Just so morbid.
I hope he doesn't take one.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no!
Oh.
No!
Oh, he's gonna do it to her.
Oh
no.
This is super bad. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Use your flame thrusters.
Does he have a parachute?
There you go. Sweet.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
God, he's a weapon.
Wow.
Major weapon.
Get that guy out of there. Bye-bye. Wow.
Nothing.
Oh no.
Right into the
Oh.
mask.
Oh.
And then break the mask.
Good.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Wow,
Oh,
she's so
good.
strong. Wow.
Came through.
I did good? I did
Yeah.
good. Oh, God.
Oh, she's gonna go up against her father.
Father and daughter time. Now I'm going to
he's gonna
hurt
take her
you.
down.
Like, how crazy.
What a loving dad.
Really?
Oh.
Hmm.
To save you. What
So
a
you
horrible
are my
person.
enemy. Good for you. She can't do it. She won't.
But he can.
When he's going to take advantage of that.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Where's our
terrible.
Oh.
Oh, you're next.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh, he's dead.
It's not going to go over too good.
Ooh.
Oh, he's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get one shot in. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Good.
No way.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Get on with this guy. He's so
Oh,
annoying. Ooh.
no.
Oh,
Come on. Like,
Oh, jeez. Come on.
oh, no, he's going to do it.
Come on.
No.
Oh, no.
Or do something.
Well, maybe. I hope so. I hope
Airbend.
Oh,
so.
wow.
Whoa. Very. Very. Oh,
All right, good.
Wow.
Here's that.
Now he's going to do some lightning on her.
Oh,
God, make it stop.
darn.
Good team.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
Fantastic.
Now he's going to act like he's dead. Look what they did to me. They killed
I
me.
don't think he's.
Oh, no. Back in full
No.
force.
Oh, they see him waterbending.
See? No.
Oh, say yeah.
Ah, Scar's fake. It was makeup.
Everybody
Hot water for
knows.
ya.
Woohoo. Aw.
Oh.
But now what? Like, he escaped. Oh.
Oh, boy.
I don't trust him.
Yeah.
Always the optimist.
I know, that's me.
Bowling.
It's like, shut up.
It's always one crazy
He
one.
made me think of
Movie.
Sokka.
Oh boy, this.
I'm going to shock him.
Do something to him. Is he crying?
Holy crap!
Wow.
Oh my god! It's Tara.
No. Oh.
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 Oh, jeez. Oh.
Maybe it'll fade away. Aww.
Oh boy.
Poor Sami though.
Oh wow, poor son.
Break it off with her first. Talk to her.
Oh,
I know she
God.
knows it's messed up, but.
How devastating for her.
Yeah. Oh.
Supposed to bring balance to the world and.
Yes, yeah.
Dang.
Oh God.
Wow.
Yeah,
So she
Roku.
never lost it.
Ooh.
Ah,
Ooh.
bring it back.
Now she's connected with everyone.
Oh, good.
Stronger than ever, I'm hoping.
That's right. Let's get going. Oh, there she's back. Ah.
Leap hug. Leap hug. Leap hug.
Whoa.
Oh, I love you too. Hey.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good.
Look at
Oh,
Jensen.
That's
Guitar.
good.
Yeah, guitar's like proud. Yeah.
Yes.
Bam, bam, bam,
Let me
bam.
try it out.
Yeah, I was thinking. Whoops.
Woohoo.
Yep.
Oh, she
Perfectly
did.
placed.
Hey. Oh, good.
Woohoo.
Yay!
Yay! That was
Oh,
really nice.
great.
Oh, that was
Wow.
good at the end. Whoa.
That was really cool because
Oh,
Aang
yeah.
helped her connect. I mean, she already opened up her spiritual side, and Aang, I guess, taught her when she opened up the Avatar state, taught her how to spirit bend, I guess, to bring back. She didn't use blood bending. I highly doubt she used blood bending. I think that was through Aang. But how cool was that?
Wow, that was
That was
very
amazing.
good.
And you know, it's
That
so
was-
funny
my
that
God.
it's ironic because Tenzin really never fully showed her, never really, I mean, she went there to see him to master it,
To master
And-
airbending.
airbending.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
she
Gosh.
never, and you know, the whole season.
So
she
that
really
was the
became
hardest
two
because,
good
again,
things.
yeah, because that's a huge conflict for her because it depends on your personality, and she's
yeah.
more like firebender than she is air. And that was such a challenge for her. And I think when Aman actually took away her abilities,
Everything else.
she was
Everything
open
else.
to those abilities, but not to airbending yet. So in her most desperate moment to save her friend, she had no other elements, and she was just able to connect out of desperation, I
That
think,
was
to the
good.
air
Wow.
and actually be able to use it at that point. So I thought that was actually really cool that she was forced and had to connect in that way. So
Right.
Wow.
yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
major
that was
things.
Awesome.
Yeah,
The thing
that was
that-
amazing.
I
God.
love seeing Aang. I was so happy to see him in it and to talk to
Wow.
Korra and help her out. So now she's connected to him and the other avatars, which is great. But that whole thing with Aman and Tarlok,
Oh,
that was
wow,
dark.
That was
That was
surprising.
very,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, that
I
was
couldn't, you
really-
know, I thought he was going to take him out and then just
I
go
thought he was
back.
going to electrocute him. Yeah, I thought he was going to electrocute him
Right.
and maybe take him. But at the same
Okay.
time, maybe he was thinking because he looked so depressed at that point that he just made up his mind.
He's
And I was
you know
like,
what?
he's so powerful
Yeah.
that he can just take out anyone with blood bending,
That's
taking away
right.
other people's bending all the time and still manipulating. Like, look how far he's gone in the past. And he's like, there's no stopping this guy.
Yeah, that's
He's
for
running
sure.
away and doing the exact same thing he did in the beginning when he ran away from his father. And he's going to start anew and do the same thing. And it was such a poetic way to go, too, because as sad as that was, Aman, his actual name, Nagatuk, like Connecticut.
Nagatuk.
But, like, he knew that he was going to die. He started crying. He knew that his brother was going to kill them both. I guess I don't know if he knew they were going to both die, but he knew that that was the end for him. So the tear coming down his
See, now I
face.
didn't think, I thought he was just like so sad that he couldn't take over the city. Everything went, you know, not in his favor.
Mhm.
And like, what is he going to do with his brother? You know, what are they going to do?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true too. Maybe he just
Yeah.
felt like he lost everything again, or maybe it was like,
right, unless he was allowing his brother to, you know, take them both, you know, take their both lives and then, you know, just go from there because what are they going to do? He just wants to be dominating all the time. And
yeah.
it's evil. It's just embedded in him.
Yeah, and I think trying to not think like that, I was thinking that maybe he was having a peaceful moment where he's sad about how their childhood was and him like remembering his name and saying, wow, I wasn't called that in such a long time. And then he had a tear come down. Maybe
Very
it was
much
that
so,
too.
yes.
Yeah.
But I really think that he just knew his brother at that point was going to kill him. I could totally be wrong. But I think he just felt so defeated at that point, and he knew like that he turned into this monster, and I don't know, but that was such a shocking, sad way to go. I mean,
That was
even
very
the story
shocking.
last time was
Gosh.
horrible.
And you know, for him to do that to Tarlok and then say, "Oh, okay, I'm going to let you free now. I'm going to free you, and
Yeah.
you know, you're the only one I have." Like, you took him down. You put him in a cell.
You took away his
That's right,
bending.
yeah.
You took everything from
Away
him,
from-
and
yeah.
now, oh, okay, well, it's just you and I now. So come on.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
How does he
Help.
expect him to, you know?
Yeah.
Ending the
help me.
line too. Like
Yeah.
Yakone's line is done now. I mean, if Yakone, he
right?
died a few years later after he initially left when he was a kid. So
Sure.
yeah, how devastating is that?
Oh,
But I'm glad
wow.
he was found out by all the non-benders that were following
That was
him.
fantastic.
That he was a
Fantastic,
bender.
yeah.
I was
And the
kind of
proof-
wondering. Yeah, and even
Right.
having the scar, I know he told the story about being attacked by firebenders and losing his family, but
That was
even
all-
if that, like, say that wasn't true, which it wasn't, and people are like, oh, well, he has the burns on his face, so it's true. I'm like, he could have got those burns anywhere. You don't
right.
know. That doesn't
Exactly.
mean
And
that.
they
know.
were fake.
So it's really hard because you really
Yeah.
want to believe someone until you actually see it in your face. Like, it's hard. It's hard to actually be like, no, you're exposing this guy, but people won't believe you until they actually have solid proof right in front of them. But that was so that was so intense. And
Yeah.
just to take the Avatar's bending away, we were talking about that before. I'm glad that Aang helped her unlock it. But
Thank God.
man, like what
Gosh.
happened to the Avatar after that? Like it is very devastating. It's part of
It
who
is.
you are, and she has to represent the world. She has to bring balance to the world, and to lose all her elements besides air. Like at least she had air at the time, but still, like you just lost a huge part of yourself, and
Yeah.
you're not the Avatar at that point. But thank God it worked out in her favor. You know.
And how
thank him with
did
my
he do
cash.
it? We'll probably never know. Like, how did he do
Yeah.
it?
Gave her bending back.
Like, no, how did he take it all away from everybody? Like,
From
how-
blood bending, somehow with blood bending.
It's got to be
Yeah, it must have been
even
something
a
to it.
hierarch. Like, how did he learn that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with blood bending, like that's it's a cool idea, but it's so, like a lot of things are out there, but I just can't connect it. Like blood bending, yes, you can control, unless you numb certain chi points or something in someone's body to the point where they can't get that spiritual connection back. I have no clue, but
Yeah.
that is a good point, because just the idea of making it blood bend, like that's weird. So maybe down the road in a complicated way, like blood bending, metal bending, like all these extreme elements are somehow connected and almost the same, even though they're very different. You know how like everything's about balance and things are very similar, related, but have their own like attributes or whatever. So I don't know. That's an interesting
Yeah,
concept, because
yeah.
I don't really know what the connection
Yeah, like
is with
how
blood
can
bending.
he take it? Does he? So you're saying like he uses the blood bending to remove everyone else's? That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm thinking even more into it. Like, how does that happen with just blood bending? Like, does it numb the chi energy in you? Because chi, I guess, is like what?
No.
You know, because you have chi blockers in the show, just like Ty Lee in
Right.
the other show. And
Yeah.
she used
Yeah.
to just boom, boom, boom and hit you in certain areas, and you go numb and couldn't bend for a while. But it would always eventually come back. So
Right.
I'm wondering if blood bending maybe would block those chi points, where kind of like chi blocking, but more permanent. It's just an interesting
Yeah.
idea. It really
Right.
is. So I'm wondering if like, you know, maybe there's even more relations to all the extreme bending where, you know, because of blood bending, that's like such a rare extreme ability. And spirit bending, what Aang learned how to do is take away people's bendings, but it's not blood bending, but maybe it is similar. Who knows? So maybe these like extreme bending techniques actually are related to a certain extent. Just a weird theory. I don't know.
Could be, yeah.
I'm just throwing stuff
That's
out
a
there.
good one. I like that.
Yeah, so I love how they like expand and really think all these elements through and what they can do. And General Iroh was awesome to watch, because we've seen
he
like the
was good,
fire
my God.
thrusters, you know, last
Oh,
time
wow.
with Ozai.
Yes, my
coming out
God.
of
Yeah,
the
Azula. Yeah, and that was just so
right.
cool. And when he's falling, I love how you feel that dread of falling, and it's
Ooh,
scary for
yeah.
a moment, but I'm like, he's totally going to do some kind of fire move to keep
That's
going,
what he
because we've seen
did.
him do it before. And then when he just shoots off like that, like flying, I'm like, that's freaking
Yeah.
awesome. And he's just taking out all these planes, no problem, just this one guy. So that was really fun to see that, you know.
Mhm.
And just seeing Mako and Korra too working together, running up that wall, kind of like
Oh,
ninjas
yeah.
or something, anime style. Again, you guys haven't seen any animes. Like the only influenced anime you guys have seen is Airbender in this show. So they're not animes, but they're influenced by it, meaning that like people who loved anime made the show and decided to keep some attributes from that into this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I love how they do those extreme things, like running on walls, and it almost seems impossible, but they managed to do it. Maybe using some fire bending in the mix.
Yeah, you know, they're connecting with each other, you know, for the common
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
And even Naga was adorable.
She
Didn't stay
is
put.
strong, yeah, and smart. I love how
Yes.
she's smart like Appa. Like she gets what you're saying, but she's very loyal and more like a dog, you know. But she's so super smart, and I love
that's
how
good.
strong she is. She broke down 2 different like metal bars at one point.
Yeah. Right
And
there.
for her to rip up, like, just take up these metal ropes and tear down these 3 machines, like these heavy
That's
machines,
right,
like
my
this
God, she's
super
very
strong
strong.
polar dog or dog, you know, polar bear dog. I'm like, that's insane. Like, I love how
Wow.
strong she is.
And
she
she's
really
so
comes in
happy,
handy.
Big claws too.
Like, look, I did well. I did so good. Are you happy? Yeah, I love her so much. She's so great. So thank God that she's part of the team too to help them out. And she saved Korra's life a while ago when Tarlek had
right.
her captured.
Good.
So
Right.
yeah, I
And
like
Korra-
the team.
Faithful.
Yes, and also Korra told Mako she loves him.
Yes, and he actually said it too before
Yeah,
that.
he
And that's
said that
crazy.
to her.
Yeah.
too. Yes,
So
that's right.
what do you guys think of the relationship?
I like
Because
it.
I like talking.
I like it. I don't know. There's
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
about I don't
something.
know.
I think it's okay. So
I think
and-
I think he is loyal to her. I think she cares for him. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I try to ask you guys sometimes because I start to babble and I don't want to influence you guys in my opinion at all. Like that's why I try not to explain anything before we watch it, but
I feel bad for Asami.
I feel bad for
I
Asami
know.
too. I feel bad for her, and I keep saying that, but it just really sucks. Like I like Mako, I like Korra a lot, and I know she is. It just sucks that like he just couldn't break it off with her, but I know he loves both of them or cares for both of them, and it's awkward. But I love the idea of Mako and Korra, but watching this, it was a little awkward to me. Like I thought it was too forced, and I do like their chemistry, but it just didn't feel like The Last Airbender. I mean, even that was like pushed until the way end. But like with this one, I just felt like they pushed all of that too much towards the end of this. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, like they did have a lot of build up to it, but just to
especially on his end,
yeah, I didn't have
see it on her end.
No.
I mean, she knows that he's there for her, but I didn't see like when she was like really into him earlier on. And then when it paced back, and he went forward with it, I didn't see that like, okay,
I felt I felt like it was too hot and cold too much, and then they were getting chummy for a while, so that was fun to watch, but I don't know, I just didn't have that same feeling, and I kind of wonder if they tried, like the writers tried to compare it to Katara and Zuko, because a lot of people wanted that to happen in Airbender, so I was kind of like, maybe they're trying to make that a thing in this one, even though they're different people, but I don't know, I just had that kind of vibe, but it just didn't work for me. I mean, I do like them together, I think it's cute, but I just felt it was too pushed. There's something about it. I'm really curious what you guys have to say, because I'm not bashing the characters, because I really do like them a lot.
No, I think he was just so weird. Innocent. He innocently fell back, and he fell in love with her. He didn't do anything malicious to Asami. He didn't do anything. He just truly loved her. You can tell that he was just, going forward and going and helping her, and always constantly, no, we have to do this for her. You can just feel it for him. Yeah. But I didn't see the same for her.
I can see that. Yeah, because she was so involved with him. Like, she really had a crush on him in the beginning, and she was pushy about it. But I get it. She was just following her feelings. She's very headstrong, and she just pushes forward. So that's just how she is. Yeah. And then all the stuff started happening, which I get. Like, they're in this war now. And so she didn't really, like, show as much interest in that. And he was more like focused on it at that point. Like they kind of changed roles in that. But and then at the end, again, it was sweet, but I thought it was just too pushed. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want to insult anyone, but
like as soon as he says, I love you, it's like, okay, well, we got to finish this, but we're I
was kind of like, whoa. I felt like they tried to push too much in the last episode. Like that, I think they should have carried on to the next season, maybe. Yeah, I love seeing the romance.
At least leave it to the end of him saying, I love you, and not her say it too.
Yeah.
Like wait until the next episode,
That's
the beginning.
And when did they kiss the first time? That was like 3 episodes in or something. It was like really rushed. And I'm like, whoa, already. Like but every relationship's different. People are just different. So you never know like how quick people will respond or react to things. But anyways, I'm really happy.
What about General Iroh and Asami? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't know. I don't know what their age difference is, but like they look pretty the same. Yeah, he looks a little older, but that doesn't always matter, So that could be a thing. And I really like General Iroh, and I love how with his whole battle scene, and then he's like swinging and near the Aang statue, and then he goes, "Thank you for looking out for me, Aang," and it's almost like Zuko saying it. So it's kind of like. Did you even meet Aang? I don't think you even met Aang. You might have as a kid or something, but I thought that was kind of like fun. I don't know if that was just like a double meaning thing for the Zuko character. Yeah, I really do like his character, and hopefully we'll see more. And you did see Boomy, and you know that's Tenzin's brother.
Oh
that's Tenzin's brother, and he looks like Sokka. I don't know, he reminds me of like a messy Sokka with the dark skin, and he's just like, woo! Like he's on this battleship, and then he just claps. Like I think that's so fun. Like how Oni is
like,
that?
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Total like polar opposites. It looks like he's like Sokka, and then we have Tenzin, who I don't know who he resembles, but he's so composed and just so different. And then Boomy's just like Sokka. I just love how they have those names. Oh, I'm sure they're going to be so
They sure
excited. I
will.
bet he's the fun uncle, you know?
Yes.
Tenzin's going to be like, oh, God. Maybe Korra and Boomy will get along really well, too. Who knows? Because they seem like
Hey.
that they're rambunctious. And,
That's right.
And we will see. But I love seeing Katara back in the picture, too, because she's a great healer. And I'm glad, like, full circle, she came back to help out. And I know the series isn't focused on the old gang, so it's kind of nice that they bring him back now and again. And, you know, we saw Aang in this one, which is pretty cool. And I like how they can still, you know, have tribute to that. So it's kind of fun to see.
Yeah.
So please let us know what you think of this episode, because I'm really curious, especially with Mako and Korra, because again, I like them together. Please, no spoilers, but I'm just curious up to this point how you felt about it. Was it too rushed? I think it's adorable, and I did want them to get together since first watching the series, but I just felt it was a little awkward, I guess, or a little forced. But I love the animation in this, so freaking amazing. And again, the other series was amazing too. I felt like they really pushed their boundaries even more in this one. Definitely darker. The biggest thing to me was Tarlok killing both of them.
Oh,
Like that was
yeah,
insane. That
really
shocked
sad.
me. Yeah, that was huge, and I thought that
Definitely.
was well played how they did that. How sad! Right when he started unscrewing
That's
that
sad.
gas tank, I'm like, holy crap, he's gonna blow them up. They're gonna blow up because he's gonna use that electrified glove to light it on fire or something, you know? But yeah, so crazy episode. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys!
Bye.
Poor Kim in the dark.
Bye.
I'm watching a movie in the dark.
I know,
This
you
is
the
the closest
popcorn.
you're ever going to see me in the movie theater.
Where's the popcorn?
I know.
Right. Flying everywhere.
Woohoo!
Bye-bye.